Hola, mi gente. Joe Barreto back with you at the Credit Card Connection. I'm so glad you can join me. Well, mi gente, it's been a heck of a couple of weeks here in the credit card and travel space. Besides the Chase debacle, we've had issues with Southwest. We have an upcoming Amex membership week. So today I'm going to go over things that have happened, things that are being corrected, and things to kind of look forward to. So sit back, relax, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button, mi gente, and let's just jump right into it. First and foremost, today as I go to record this, it is March 15th. And on the 17th, Amex has been kind of behind the scenes pushing out what they're calling their membership week, right? Amex Member Week. And it kind of made it a hype. But to be honest with you, it pales in comparison to what Amex rolled out last fall when it was celebrating the 40th anniversary of the Platinum Card. That was a lot more straightforward, better deals to be had, especially when they were offering, for instance, if you paid for two FHR nights, you got a third night free, things of that nature. And to me, that brought about a better value. Right now, when you go on their website, and I'm going to bring that up to the stage right now, it's really vague. And I even called them to ask for clarification on it. And it's kind of sad when the customer service rep through the platinum hotline, because I'm going to be honest with you, there are different levels of customer service in Amex, no matter what anybody says. If you have a hotel co-branded card or a green card or a gold card, that customer service rep isn't as good as the platinum representative. Trust me, try it. You will see what I mean. The hold times are less, especially. But when I called, I expected them to tell me, hey, look out for this. This is going to be coming, or, we're going to let you know about that. Nothing. They literally said, what you see on the website is what we see. So I'm going to show you what I see now and my thoughts behind it and what this is really turning out to be. So I'm going to bring up to the stage now the website from Amex, and you're going to see that they're rolling it out in one day, 9 hours and 18 minutes, right? Member week is coming March 17th to the 21st. 1 week, so many ways to get rewarded. And if you notice the scroll here, there's Stanley products, Wolverine, Barnes and Noble, Brooks Brothers, ExxonMobil, Hertz, Hilton, Kiehl's, Levi's, Lowe's, Macy's, and Saucony, right? Go a little further, you see dining, travel, and entertainment. Nothing specific. And when you go further down, you can already tell that this is going to be just them trying to push their credit cards on you. Look at, this is the website literally as I'm seeing it live, okay? It's giving you a history of Amex, which is great. But again, if you're telling me that a special member week is coming, I'm expecting something special to come along. And basically, you're getting a scroll of stores, right? And telling you that there might be some breaks on travel or offers on travel and dining and entertainment. Now, here's my take. Let me just get this off because there's really nothing there. To me, this is almost like Black Friday or Amazon Prime Day in the summer, where they tell you, yeah, we're going to give you offers over the next 24 hours. Mark your calendars, uh, put this as your favorite to see if you get a special offer. So basically, what Amex wants you to do is to log in every day to see what events or rewards or offers they're giving you. To me, that's just a big waste of time, because when I actually went further and I asked a woman, can you give me some examples? This is what she told me. She goes, if you're going to buy at Lowe's, spend 200, you're going to get $50 back as a statement credit. If you're going to go to Barnes and Noble, spend 50, get $5 back. It's that kind of stuff. Now, is that exciting to you? Not to me. I'm going to be real 100 with you. So to me, it's like a overblown Amazon Prime Day, Black Friday deal. to keep your interest in it and peaking and to see if you even want to sign up for their cards. I don't see this as a home run in any way. She also told me that if you, let's say, booked a stay with Hilton, you'll get 20% back as a statement credit. These are things that we kind of see when you get Amex offers anyway. So this is like Amex offers on steroids in a 5-day period. Okay. That's how I see it. You're going to see it Monday through Friday, and that's it. So I wouldn't, hold my breath and thinking something spectacular is going to be happening with this Amex member week that they have running starting on Monday. You might be able to pick up if you were planning on going on a trip and staying at a Hilton, you might save $50 or whatever, but it looks like everything is here is 10 to 25%, but it's also capped. So it's not like it's unlimited. Spend 200, get 50 back. Yeah, that's great, but once. It literally says once. So I just think you're better off going across their offers the way you normally do, either by adding them yourself, checking with Max Rewards, or checking with card pointers that they add these offers automatically to your account and you can get them across your cards. And if you want to do that, those Max Rewards and card pointers is in my description box below. You could check out those referral links for that. But again, there's nothing spectacular. It's not like it was last fall with the American Express Platinum 40th anniversary, where they really had a lot of great perks and offers, and it actually stretched out over for like 6 weeks. This is 5 days. They're just trying to push their card membership and kind of tell you how exclusive they are. One example, Resi. There's like 6 Resi restaurants across the country that they're offering these better deals on a dinner or a free martini at the lounges. Again, if it's not near you, what good is it to you, right? So just take a look at it if you want. But again, it's not life and death. I don't think it's a big deal, which is kind of disappointing because they try to make it like this big deal. But to me, it's not. More of a big deal, it seems, mi gente. And I'm going to just bring this straight up. And like I always tell you, transparent. I have never flown Southwest. No need to be honest with you. I'm in the New York City tri-state area. Southwest doesn't work for me. But there was a big deal going on this week where Southwest is making huge changes to their flights and for their customers, where people are getting used to two main things that set apart Southwest. You could sit wherever you want once you boarded, pick your own seat, and you had 2 free bags at check-in. That's huge because depending on the carrier, your bags can be anywhere from $35 to $50 per bag per person, right? So that no one ever really factors that into the price of a flight. But here we have now Southwest backpedaling. The first thing they announced, and if you think about the order in which they did this, guys, and you're going to see why it makes sense. The first thing they did about a week and a half or 2 weeks ago was announce that they were going to stop letting you select your seats as you got on, but you needed to select it at time of purchase of ticket, right? Okay. Like everybody else does, the seat you're going to pick, right? Fine. Now they say they're not gonna they're gonna stop charging, giving you 2 free bags, and only the people that have, and it says it right here. This is from Southwest's own site. They're not going to charge standard check bag fees for your first or second bag checked up until May 27th, right? That's fine. But anything after that, May 28th, check bag fees will apply. We will offer 2 free check bags if you're in our Rapid Rewards A-List preferred members, business select customers, and 1 check bag to A-List members and other select customers. Southwest will credit the first standard check bag for Rapid Rewards card members. Okay, now why is this important? Think about it. If I knew going in that I can just throw my bags through, I don't care really if all the seats are the same where I'm going to sit, because I'm not going to run in to put things in the overhead bin compartment, right? Now they're going to charge you for check bags. So they're going to want you, if you're going to pick your seats, You want to pick better seats now because now a lot more people might be doing carry on bags. And guess what then becomes exclusive? The overhead bin space. Think of every other time you fly that people run to throw their stuff on the top, right? So Southwest was very smart in how they rolled this out. They said, okay, we're going to change seat selections first, then we're going to charge you your bags because now they know that the only way you're not going to pay that fee is if you either now open up their co-branded cards, you become one of their rewards members. And again, I'm not dogging them out. It makes sense. This is what everybody else does in this space. They were the last holdouts. Now, I don't even include Spirit because Spirit is its own spirit, right? Spirit does what it does. And it works for them because if you want a cheap flight, go that way. But Southwest was offering always quality, great customer service, and then giving you these breaks on bags. Now, this is a business, guys. Yeah, you could still save if you get one of their co-branded cards or if you fly them enough and become one of their elite members in this space. But understand, this was well thought out way in advance. It wasn't something that they just dropped on you guys to drop on it. They knew first you're going to pick your seat, then we want you to maybe get a card or so and become a member because we're going to charge you your bags. So it's not the end of the world. They're doing what everybody else is doing. But even here on the screen, you'll see they haven't set forth the price of the bags yet. Maybe they come in at 30 bucks or $25 a bag. Who knows? You know, trying to give a little bit of goodwill for the first year of a rollout. But again, guys, remember, it's a business. So we can't get it twisted. Now, last but not least, Chase. The past week and a half, there's been drama. There's been a lot of stuff on Reddit and all the blogs and videos. And I'm going to be honest with you, I was one that did one. I went to the bank to find out in person what was going on because for those of you that maybe were not aware, if you had a Chase business card, any one of their Inc. cards, or a co-branded card like a United business card, or one of their IHG business cards, or so on, those business cards and their spend was reporting to your personal credit bureau, which they never did. The only credit card issuer that is really upfront about doing that is Capital One, that you know upfront, whatever you spend on the business side is going to show up on the personal side, but not Chase. So when I went into the Chase branch and I was told at first, and some of you may recall, I played back an audio because I was going in there recording it, where the VP said, no, that's impossible. Then she called me back the next day and sent me an inter-office email that they received saying, yeah, that there was a glitch. They called it a glitch. And then they said to everybody, listen, we're going to correct this in 30 days, right? For your next statement period. Now, the problem was that a lot of people were upset because if you had a lot of high business spend, it was throwing off your personal credit side. So your utilization was being shot. Your credit scores dropped dramatically. And if you were 524 on the Chase side to get on the Chase card, you couldn't because it was counting against it. Okay. So I was telling everybody, and I'll say it again, transparent always. I said, this might take anywhere from 30 to 60 to 90 days because my experience with other issuers, when they've tried to remove something from a credit bureau report, has taken 60 to 90 days. Venmo did that to me back in December, where they opened up a card that I didn't apply for, and it got removed towards the end of February. Okay. So here I am telling people, just be careful because it might take longer than the 30 days. Good news. So this video does have good news. The good news is Chase, surprisingly, they really realized the error of their ways and they were able to remove these reportings of business to the personal side. And they've done it pretty quickly because when I recorded the video, it was the first week of March. And already I had one of my subscribers send me this to show that their credit score that had taken a hit were increased 24 points on TransUnion, 22 points on Equifax, which shows that Chase really stuck by their word and started removing these from the credit bureaus and made it a priority. Okay. And I don't want to tell the person who sent this in, they know who they are, but I want to thank them. And I want to thank other subscribers and viewers who sent me their data points to tell me two of them dropped off, one dropped off, and so on, because this way I'm able to bring that to you. So you can see that Chase really did stick to their word. So I give them a lot of credit and they're dropping them off. Not everybody has dropped off yet. So I need you to continue to check your credit reports and let me know if yours is still in the comments below, still showing on your personal side, or if it's dropped. I would love to know so that I could bring this back and tell people when I go live on Tuesdays, basically, give them an update so you guys know exactly what's going on. So, mi gente, I thank you for being here. You can be anywhere else. You chose to be here with me today. But like I end all my videos, mi gente, I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time. Until next time, mi gente, take care.